my all-time favorite band, the Pixies, were uniting for the first time in years, and they were headlining at Coachella Fest along with Radiohead and many other bands. We couldn't believe it. Our gods, the Pixies, were gonna reunite. So, of course, we bought tickets. Back then, Coachella Fest wouldn't sell out, and prices were pretty reasonable. Um, we love rock and roll, more than anything. Music was our life. Um, my brother noticed though that on day 2 of Coachella, the headliners were going to be The Cure, which we also loved. But there was also another band we never heard of. They were called the Flaming Lips, and the name will caught his attention, because it is a pretty interesting name. Pretty badass. I always liked it. Um, so he was curious, we were always curious with music, always looking for new stuff to listen to. He burned a CD, and he actually burned the album. I don't know if he was researching reviews, but we ended up getting Satellite, from the Heart. And hours later, or maybe the next day, he said, "Hey, Yayo, unemployed gamer, listen to this album. It's fucking amazing." And he was probably more excited, like he was probably like, "Hey, this is fucking awesome." So I did as usual, I grabbed my headphones and I was like, "Cool, I'll listen to it." And indeed, it was one of the best albums I've had ever heard in the longest time. It was beautiful from start to finish, and let me tell you, it was rock and roll to like at its finest. And everything about the Flaming Lips were unique. Their scratchy guitars, the way they made their guitars cry, for instance, or the distortion, the feedbacks. But their frontman, Wayne Coyne, I think his charisma, his lyrics, his Neil Young kind of voice, definitely caught our attention, and well, somebody like the Flaming Lips would definitely make you think about the universe, So I would close my eyes and honestly, I would just teleport, to the other dimension, as exaggerated as it sounds. Well, after the listening to Flaming Lips, they became our favorite band, and Wayne Coyne became our John Lennon, basically. So Flaming Lips were like the Beatles to us, and they were at the same level as the Pixies for us, And let me tell you, finally I got the chance to see them back in 2013. It was a live concert at Dana Point, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I cried for the first time in my life, and I had gone to so many concerts, but I can't explain it. The experience, they are the greatest band on earth, especially to watch live. I highly recommend it. And I am not here to review their concert, but since I'm already talking about it, I gave that concert a 10 out of 10. Just because the Flaming Lips is an amazing experience. It's magical, and believe me, if you ever have a chance to go see them, please do yourself a favor and do it. And even if you're not a fan, you'll love the experience. But anyways, we admire Wayne Coyne so much. We wanted to be like him. We wanted to sing like him. We wanted to write lyrics like him. And yeah, I mean, definitely he became a hero of ours. He spread a message like the Beatles, love. And but anyways, how did I meet him? Well, let me tell the story. I was working one day, because yes, I had a job. My ex-wife called me and says, "Hey, unemployed gamer. Guess what? Wayne Coyne is gonna be in a record shop in downtown, and he's gonna be signing and taking pictures. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah. So you better hurry up, you know. And I told my boss. I kind of remember telling my boss, hey, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I have an emergency, and they let me go, you know. And off I went. I stepped on the gas. I remember stepping on the gas because I wanted to be there, you know, and I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity. And we got there, you know, the line was okay. It wasn't so bad. I think it took us about 2 hours maybe in line. And, well, we kept seeing Wayne, you know, from far away. And obviously, as I drew closer, my heart was pumping faster. You know, it was an amazing experience. I was nervous. I mean, he was one of my inspirations, you know. So while I was in line, I remember thinking, you know what, I want him to sign my favorite album, you know, and which is Satellite, and well, here's a signature, you know, he signed it. But anyways, we finally made it, you know, we were getting closer and we finally made it. And once we were there, I mean, I didn't really freeze, you know, I just shook his hand. He gave my ex-wife a hug and myself. We told him, you know, he was our John Lennon, and he felt very honored. He replied, thanks. We talked actually around 10 minutes. He was a really nice guy. He was actually awesome. And the conversation we had made him a little bit teary. I forgot the story, you know, what I told him. But he actually was very grateful. So much that when we asked him to send a video to my brother, Rigo, he was kind enough to do it. And we wanted to do this for my brother Rigo because he couldn't go that day, and he was also a huge Flaming Lips fan and Wayne Coyne fan, of course. And well, this is what he recorded for him.
Rigo. Oh yeah. Hello Rigo, I'm Wayne from the Flaming Lips, and is it your brother?
And you can see me all nervous, of course.
Your sister, you would be his sister-in-law. Yes. Your sister-in-law.
Anyways, well, after he signed our stuff, you know, we took a picture with him, and this is a picture. And it was one of the greatest moments of my life. As you can see, I still have my work clothes on because, like I said, I left work just to go meet him. You know, I didn't even go change. I just stepped on the gas. And I never thought I was going to meet Wayne Coyne. You know, never in a million years would I imagine meeting Wayne Coyne. Till this day, I talk about this moment whenever I meet Flaming Lit fans. It's always a riot, you know, to see the reactions when I show them the pictures or the video. And to be honest with you, Wayne Coyne was like I thought he would be. He was really kind soul, and he was very generous, and like his music, you know, and his lyrics, everything about love, it's all true. He's a amazing person. And you know how people are always saying, hey, it's better not to meet your heroes because they can be assholes or whatever. Well, thanks to Wayne Coyne, I feel the opposite. I was glad I did meet him, and I thank him from the bottom of my heart for being kind to me and my ex, and for his music, you know, especially his music, for teaching me a lot of lessons in life, but definitely for saving my life too in the moments I was down, but especially for making me realize that happiness makes you cry. Flaming Lips forever and ever. Thank you, Wayne. Until next time, or until I get a job, get busy living, and have a good one.
Yeah, all right.